is writing it, so I'm sorry. All right. What makes your company different than Facts? That's how I wrote the question. First, we think both Facts and Smart provide invaluable services to schools. And while there are significant differences in their programs, let's start out by saying that both companies make all of their schools better. We won't tell you that Facts is a bad company and we're a great company, but both companies made distinct choices as to how their programs would best serve schools. I'll cover 3 important differences, and then, if it's okay with you, I'll leave you with a comparison sheet of the 2 companies and the choices that they made in the categories that schools told us were the most important in making this decision. First, let's talk about choice versus rigidity. Smart gives schools the choice to push one payment method or several. Facts has spent 20 years pushing one payment method, and that's automatic bank transfers. And almost every one of their payments goes through that very same method. You can ask them for the statistics yourself, but the point is, they have an invoice program, and it's basically an afterthought. And when schools push families to use just automatic bank transfers, families push back. They pay through alternative methods. They might pay at the school. They might give you a money order. They might send you a check. They might bring in cash. The end result is that most Facts schools don't have anywhere near 100% of the families in the school using that program. There's still what the Facts schools tell us. They still have what the Facts schools tell us are the drawer families, a drawer full of special families and special cases. It could be a dozen, and it could be 150 families that pay them directly. If you're serious about outsourcing tuition collection, I would strongly suggest doing what Smart schools do, and that's outsource 100% of the families. We work with families who are undocumented, who don't have bank accounts, who want to pay at the school, who want to be mailed invoices, who want to call in payments, or want to use the web. Now, that being said, last year more than 70 of FAFSA schools switched over to Smart, and many of them chose to continue only collecting just automatic bank transfers through our program. But we like to give a choice to our schools and let them work with parents, especially in these harder economic times. In my opinion, during harder times like these, Smart benefits from Facts pushing one program and one rigid method. Letting parents choose when they pay and writing a check, or having the funds directly debited, seems to me to make more sense for schools right now. Of course, when we get a booming economy, it might swing the other way. But for now, there's a reason that more schools are choosing Smart. And that's just my reason number 1. But I think it's relatively compelling